Hello and welcome. You are watching PMC English. This is Ayushi. I'm back again with another story in our segment of motivational stories. Well, this story is about a 24-year-old boy. He used to work with a businessman and his parents were no more in the world. His life was going on with great problems. While he used to earn on a daily basis, he used to come back, cook for himself, and one day while he was making 4 chapatis, and by the time he washed his hands and came back to have his dinner, there were only 3 chapatis left. Again it happened on the other day. He kept an eye for like 3 days and caught the rat red-handed. The rat was running with the chapati. The rat asked the boy, "Why are you eating my luck? Let me take my chapati." So the boy said, "I do not have much money. I have made only 4 chapatis and out of which you are taking 1. What will I do? My life is very miserable." The rat said, "There is only one person who can answer all your questions." The boy asked the rat, "Who is that person?" Well, the rat replied saying that he is none other than Gautam Buddha. Go to his ashram and ask him all these questions and he will tell you what to do. The boy said that it's going to be a tough task for him, but at last he agreed to the rat. Well, he started his journey to meet Buddha, took leave from the businessman. Well, the way was quite long and it was late at night. The boy could not see anything as it was quite dark in the night. At a distance, he saw a mansion. He went to the mansion and asked for a night's stay. The owner of the house asked him, "Where are you going, my dear?" So the boy said, "I am going to the ashram of Buddha to meet him." So the owner asked the boy if he can ask one of his questions to Gautam Buddha. Well, the owner asked the boy if he can ask one of her questions. Then the boy said, "Sure, but what is your question?" Lady owner of the mansion said that her 20-year-old daughter has not spoken a word for 20 years. Just ask him how and when my daughter is going to speak. As she was telling, her eyes were full of tears. The boy said, "Madam, please don't be upset. I'll go and definitely get an answer for your question." The boy left the next day. The path was very long and there were huge mountains on the way. High mountains, snowy mountains. He could not understand how to cross those mountains. Well, he was left in a dilemma. Then he saw a magician who was sitting and meditating. He went to the magician and told him that he wants to go to Buddha. The road is a hurdle to his journey and is putting a lot of problems. How will he do that? So then the magician told him, "If you are going to meet Gautam Buddha, please ask an answer to one of my questions. If you agree to it, I would help you to cross the mountain soon." The boy said, "Sure, please tell me a question." Then the magician said that from 1,000 years he is meditating in the mountain and he have been doing this so that he can go to the heaven. I do not understand when I will go to the heaven. So the boy said, "Okay, I'll get the answer for your question." With this magic wand, he made the boy cross the huge mountains. The boy landed on the plains, after which there was another hurdle. There was a large river there. Now the boy was again in a dilemma. How can he cross this river now? And then he came across a tortoise and the boy asked him for help. Well, the tortoise asked him to get on his back and he would help the boy crossing the river. While crossing the river, the tortoise said, "Where are you going?" Then the boy said that he was going to meet Gautam Buddha. The tortoise asked if the boy can ask Buddha his question. The boy said he will definitely do so. So the tortoise said that I am in this river for like 500 years and I am trying to become a dragon. The boy said okay, and finally after that the boy reached the ashram of Gautam Buddha. Well, after the preachings was over, Gautam Buddha said that everyone here can ask him questions, but he would give answers to only 3 questions. Now there was another problem in front of the boy. Whose question should he drop or whose question should he take? The boy starts recollecting. First to be noticed was the question of the lady owner of that mansion who wanted to treat her daughter who was not able to speak for the past 20 years. The second picture that came before his eyes was that of a magician who has been doing penance in Snow Mountain for 1,000 years. The third picture was of the tortoise which has been in that river for 500 years. Then the boy got his own picture who is doing a job with a businessman. The boy thinks over there that he is doing a job with the businessman, eating good food, life is going well. He thought that it would be better if he can bring joy, peace in the life of those 3 people. Now Gautam Buddha first answered the question of that lady owner of that mansion. Her daughter, who is 20 years old, will start speaking as soon as she gets married. While answering the second question, Gautam Buddha said that the day the magician decides to leave his wand, that day he can go to the heaven. Well, Gautam Buddha said to tell that the tortoise to take off his shell. The day he removes that shell, that day he will become a dragon. The boy greeted and walked away. While coming back from the ashram, he met the tortoise and told what Gautam Buddha told him to do so. He said that the day he will leave his shell, he will become a dragon. As soon as the tortoise hears this, he landed the shell and the pearls came out. While the tortoise said that what will I do with these pearls? You take it, my dear. And after shedding out the shell, the tortoise became a dragon. Went a little further, told the magician that when you will leave this magic wand, then you will be able to go to the heaven. The magician said, take this wand, keep this with you, I will go to the heaven. Now it was the time to answer the question of the lady owner. After going back to the mansion, he said to the lady owner that I got the answer for your question. The day your 20-year-old daughter gets married, she will start speaking. She said, why am I worrying for it? The groom is standing in front of me. Who can be a better boy than you? Both of them saw a second and got married. And as soon as the wedding took place, the girl asked the boy that was he the one who came to their mansion that night. And that's how the girl started speaking. Well, the boy came back to his home with a lot of money because those pearls which were given by the tortoise were quite expensive. Now he had a magic wand and then he got married to a girl too. Now the boy's life was well settled because he had fixed his sight. Well, there's a saying that the ship is safest at the shore, but it is not made for that. In order to reach another shore, it has to leave the previous shore and it has to fight the waves. Well, this boy did not get his answers until he leaves the questions. This little story over here teaches us a lot about life. If you want to do something, then decide at this moment. Start picking up good habits. Start leaving all your bad habits. Start waking up early in the morning with a mission, with a vision. If you start removing all your bad habits, all your negativity from your life, you will be able to do wonders in life. Well, I hope that this story will make a difference in your life and will motivate you to do wonders in life. Well, this is Ayushi signing off. See you again with another story at 8:45 a.m. daily on PMC English. So do subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates.